Breaking news, there have been reported shortages of man-sized Kleenexes every XY's Combat Crush tries to remind us who the fuck the champ is.
The champ is the name! The Charles Oliveira, brother!
Lightweight champion will have a name come Sunday 29th, and for the first time since October 2022 it won't be Islam Makhachev, but will it be Charles Oliveira? Look, I love him too, the Faveias of Brazil and all that. But Ilia Topuria's hook may be an early knockdown that he just can't rise from. He's super hittable, alright? And usually he can resurrect himself and rally and return to find a way to win. And if there is a way in this fight, it's using his Muay Thai and staying long and using those teeps and kicks that we've seen Ilia be susceptible to. But you can't just use the will of God to block punches against Ilia's particular brand of power. He just gets better every time, and Charlie's reaching the end of his prime, and you know it's true when it's a rhyme. Obviously, Oliveira is a BJJ threat until his dying day, but unfortunately that day is next Saturday. By ground and pound, if I have to make the call, and we can all weep together, because fuck Topuria, but fuck Topuria is good. Let's move on to some more positive news. Now, it's not the fight that I wanted for Pantoja, but the fight that we're getting should mean that we, one, get to see all of the tools in his extensive and gorgeous toe box, and two, get to see Kai Kara-France get beat up. I don't mean it. Kai Kara-France is fun to watch. He's a great fighter. He's powerful for the division. He's fast, he's technical. He's not likeable, and I don't think he's a champion. And Pantoja is one of the greatest champions we've got. Pantoja is everything that we want in a champion. The heart. He's constantly improving student of the game, some might say. He's got this overwhelming 5-round style with really aggressive boxing and those chopping leg kicks, but then complete opposite when it hits the ground. Calm, patient, perfection. Honestly, I reckon he could TKO and sub Kai at the same time while also winning on points. Or at least a girl can dream. That is what all little girls dream of. Before I leave you, for an international fight week card, and that is what this is. If you can imagine the audacity. We've got Paulo Costa on the fucking main card currently at time of recording. That might change. He might drop out for one. He might not make weight. He might also be dropped down. Lima versus Tolbert, that wash. Throw in Tolbert to the Limas. Not even worth talking about, but what we can talk about, what we can give space to, I really wish I hadn't said that, but I did, is Joshua Van. In fact, cast your eyes, gaze up towards the heavens as we watch Joshua Van's star power fucking skyrocket to come in and save their UFC butts when the most unreliable man in the world, Manel, if you can even call yourself that. What was I talking about? He dropped out. Van was like, you know what, I've just fought, I can probably just keep going. And sweet baby Jesus, I don't think his stock is even going to take a hit when he inevitably loses. No, I'll get to that. But the point is not win or lose. Like, this is what shooting your shot looks like. I mean, there'll be no further shooting when the fight actually starts, only shots from Van. Do you think that Royval's going to be too dynamic, too intelligent, too experienced, too rounded, and maybe just too much too soon. But it doesn't matter. Van's already won. And this kid will be a champion one day, so it'll just be part of that story, that rise. But imagine if he did win. On the feet, it's definitely possible, and I will 100% be rooting for him. Now tell me, therapy time, tell me all of your feelings, thoughts, emotions, musings. There's a fucking fly. Do you need to talk? Tell me how you feel about this International Fight Week card. Like, is it just me? I feel like I'm moaning a lot this year, and I'm wondering whether is it me? Am I just becoming old? Or like, is it a real lackluster lineup, especially for an International Fight Week card, but also just generally this year? Are they fucking with us? There's something big coming, and if it's John Jones, really turn around and just fuck off. I don't care. If it's Conor, even less so. And you sad about Charlie? I saw someone say, lol, that Charles Oliveira has that Dana White privilege. Privilege for what? Privilege of getting knocked the fuck out, probably. Behave. Behave. Charlie can have whatever he wants, even if it's brain damage.